Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the Ford Center here at the Star as Premier Boxing Champions presents the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Man Down Promotions, TGB Promotions, and Showtime. Sponsored by Corona Extra, who invites you to find your beach, and Casa Noble Tequila, the Noble Pursuit. This bout, our main event, is sanctioned by the IBF. The president, Daryl Peoples, supervisor is Anibal Miramontes. Along with the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulations, the chairman, Mike Arismendez, executive director, Brian Francis, combative sports manager, Big Greg Alvarez. Introducing our three judges scoring from ringside. From Newton, Massachusetts, John Madfis. From Bayamon, Puerto Rico, Cesar Ramos. And from Plano, Texas, Jesse Reyes. We introduce our third man to the ring. He'll be giving instructions. After the introductions, our referee is Lawrence Cole. All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the IBF Welterweight Championship of the World. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters in Frisco, Texas, it's showtime! Introducing you first on my left, the challenger fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks, trimmed in the colors of the Mexican flag, red, white, and green. Hailing from Ensenada, Baja California, Mexico, he weighed in at 146 1/2 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 22 wins, no losses, 13 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight he is making his first attempt at a world title and his U.S. debut. Please welcome the undefeated IBF number 3 contender, introducing Carlos Chema Ocampo. And his opponent across the ring, the defending world champion, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the colors of the Dallas Cowboys, silver trunks with blue and white trim, fighting out of and representing his hometown of Dallas, Texas. He weighed in at a ready 146 1/2 pounds with an undefeated record of 23 wins, no losses. He has 20 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, in his homecoming, he is making the second defense of his title. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a pound-for-pound great, boxing's pride of Dallas, the reigning, the defending, and the undefeated IBF welterweight champion of the world, known as The Truth, introducing Errol Spence Jr. Once again, here's our referee in charge. Now to give instructions, Lawrence Cole.
All right, gentlemen, went over the rules earlier in the dressing room. I want you to obey my commands, protect yourselves all the time. Spray limpia y buena suerte. Good luck. Touch them up.
There is something special about big prize fights. For this young man, Errol Spence, he is the first fighter from Dallas to defend a world title here in his home area in 50 years. He's one of the world's best pound-for-pound fighters, and tonight, he has to deal with Carlos Ocampo, who also brings an undefeated record into tonight's matchup. Spence has his sights set on the bigger names of the division, but he cannot get there if he does not defeat Carlos Ocampo. It's our main event here in Frisco, Texas. Spence using his jab already. Spence worked with Jamel Charlo. Both of them were capped together as Derek James trains them both. And asked about the pressure coming into fighting before your hometown fans. This sold-out crowd, he said, I've been dealing with pressure my entire career, dating back to the amateurs. 2012 United States Olympian and Errol Spence Jr. has been at the top of the heap from an amateur standpoint, and then he transitioned to becoming a stellar pro. Over 5 years as a professional, Ocampo, gotta watch out for that right hand. Very dangerous. As you see, Jermell and Jamal Charlo ringside as well. Jermell supporting his stablemate. Left hook to the body by Ocampo. As we're getting closer to the midway point. Left hook to the body by Spence. Hooks to the body by Errol Spence. He does a very good job of setting the tone with his jab, but also targeting the body. Straight left. And what I'm surprised about is the hand speed of Carlos Ocampo. Doesn't look like he would be the fastest guy, but my goodness. Definitely has some quick hands. Spence has the more, landing the more thudding shot, but you got to be aware of the hand speed of Carlos Ocampo. This capacity crowd open to see something special. Spence is in the midst of a 10-fight, 10 straight victories by stoppage. Spence using his jab, backing up Ocampo, nice left hand to the body, followed by a straight left that barely missed Ocampo. Now Spence getting more comfortable walking down Carlos Ocampo. The fighting on the inside, Lawrence Cole, referee in charge. A right hook to the body, and you heard that thud here at the broadcast position. A nice straight left, right to the midsection. Followed by a right hand. Down he goes. Ocampo is down on the canvas.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's a one-round knockout for Errol Spence Jr. What a performance before the hometown faithful. Errol Spence Jr. with the body shot to put away Carlos Ocampo in the first round. And the fans here in Frisco, Texas have lost their minds, and they love what they've seen. What a finish for Errol Spence. That is how you close the show. He is one of the best fighters on the planet, and he will no doubt raise his rankings on the pound-for-pound list.
What time?
Talk about a finish. And Ocampo still on the canvas. Now he rises to his feet, but my goodness, Errol Spence Jr. is the goods. We've been saying it for years, but this young man is special. Errol Spence Jr. is so special. The way he went out and disposed of Carlos Ocampo. If Keith Thurman's watching, Porter, Garcia, Terrence Crawford, you have that man to deal with. And here is how the fight ended. As you see, Spence saw that the left, boom, there's the right. The paralyzing shot, immediately Ocampo hit the canvas. He got everything behind it, did Errol Spence Jr. And Ocampo still, and the pain, it's like a delayed reaction. He had to bring his head on the canvas. It was that lethal of a shot by Errol Spence. And Lawrence Cole counted, and that would be it. Again, here's another look at it. Spence using the jab, then it goes to the body with the left, but here's the shot. Well, take a look as how, and this was towards the end of the first round. The left, and then here's the right. Bang! Right there. Immediately, Ocampo went to the canvas. And again, another look at it. As you see, Spence pushes away Ocampo, the left, and then there's the right. Boom! You saw the body just collapse of Carlos Ocampo. And there is Errol Spence giving himself a victory lap. And he would jump on the turnbuckle. And what a moment, what a homecoming for the truth. If there was such a thing as style points on victories in boxing, Errol Spence certainly got one.
And there we go. It's serious. Aaron knew what he wanted from the beginning. He's going for that body. Oh yeah, kill him. I had to kill him every time.
Errol Spence, a very happy young man, getting the first round knockout over Carlos Ocampo. Here to make it all official, here's Jimmy.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the 3-minute mark of round number 1, a referee in charge, Lawrence Cole, reaches the count of 10. He is the winner by way of knockout, boxing's pride of Dallas, and still the undefeated IBF welterweight champion of the world, Errol Spence Jr.
All right, Lawrence.
All right, great job.
Errol, here we go. Come on, coach. Other side, Jerry.
Errol Spence, a very thrilled 28 years of age, a one-round destruction.
All right, Mo,
He's
thank you very
Jr.
much. Errol, congratulations. That was quite a performance. How do you assess such a quick stoppage?
I was a little disappointed. I wanted to give the crowd their money's worth, and I wanted him to, you know, to sustain a little bit, take a little bit more punishment. But, you know, the body shot landed right on point, and they dropped him.
The first one came in a bit low. Did you detect from that he was a little bit weak and you knew you could follow up?
Well, he didn't react. He reacted kind of weirdly when I hit him with a body shot. He kind of bounced back a little bit, so I knew that if I hit him again, he'd probably drop or he probably would react again the wrong way, and then I would just keep going to the body. That's my game plan anyway. I'm the body snatcher.
So when you do something this quick, the body snatcher, that's good. So when you do something this quick, is it satisfying or is it a bit frustrating?
It's a little bit satisfying. I'm a little satisfied, but you know, I want to get a crowd their money's worth. They come out here to support me. You know what I'm saying? This is a big event, and we'll definitely be back. We'll definitely be back. Maybe after I unify some titles, we'll come back here again and make this an annual thing where I'm fighting here.
All right, before we talk about what's next, let's take a look here at the fight, very brief as it was. Tell us, from your vantage point, what you saw and how you were able to take advantage of these body shots. Here comes the first one.
Right there in the solar plex, and then I went on the outside because he kept ducking. He was trying to come underneath. And that's my game plan anyway when I come on the side to check the body and see how he react in the first round. And if he reacts weirdly, I just keep going to the body and keep breaking her down.
Now, you get a fight here at the Star. Growing up, you've told us many times you wanted to be a Dallas Cowboy. But you got out of football, got into boxing. Now you're performing in front of the Dallas Cowboys. And this gentleman right here, Hall of Famer Jerry Jones, what was this moment like for you?
Oh, this moment is great, man. This is a dream. I mean, I wanted to play for the Dallas Cowboys. Now I'm fighting in front of the Dallas Cowboys, fighting in front of Jerry Jones, the owner. And man, this is a dream come true. We definitely be back and make this an annual thing. I thank you for letting me use your arena and using and just promoting me. And I appreciate that a lot. Thank you to the whole Dallas Cowboys organization.
Aaron, you make the Cowboys, you make sports proud tonight. This room was full of Dallas Cowboy football players supporting you. They share your passion. I saw a guy in this ring that knew what he wanted. I know what he wants, okay? We all saw that. When you knock a man out by hitting him right on the side of his back, you're bad to the bone, all right?
Jerry, you've won 3 championships as the owner. How does this guy compare on a championship level to what you've achieved?
Well, I love his awareness. He's aware of his sport. He had a plan from the beginning. He is exceptionally gifted. He has a family that are behind him. And the Cowboys, our family, just want to be behind him as well.
You're going to have him back. We're going to fight here again, maybe in a big stadium?
He is a champion. He can fight again tonight if somebody wants to step up here.
I guess that means yes, so let's ask you. We got Garcia and Porter going to fight, and we also have Keith Thurman, who is out right now, but he's going to be coming back. What would you like to do next? And also Bud Crawford would like to get into this conversation as well. What would you like to do?
First, I'd like to congratulate you for getting into the Hall of Fame.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You'll have your day. Thank you very much.
Hopefully I will. You put in a lot of time. But
41 years. You don't have to fight that long. I think you're well on your way.
But I want to fight the best. Danny Garcia and Sean Porter fighting each other. I definitely want to make that a unified fight, and we fight each other. We both got the same management. We're both fighting on Showtime. Why not? Why not make it happen?
This year?
I think they fighting in September, so it's probably not going to happen this year. But next year, I definitely want that fight, whenever it's available.
Errol, it's great to be here in your hometown. Terrific performance.
Thank you. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and supporting me. I really appreciate that. I love y'all, and I'll definitely be back.